Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna make your waist look smaller while building your back wider with this full complete back workout. So get your straps ready and let's get into it. Okay guys, first we're starting off with pull-ups assisted. So we're gonna use a band that's gonna allow us to get our full range of motion, deep stretch with a full contraction at the top. Then each exercise after, when it's the machine pull downs, the horizontal row, and the line cable lat pullovers, each set is gonna be a basic straight set. First set to failure. Second and third set are gonna be 2 to 3 reps from failure. And we're gonna focus on a 2-second negative with a 2-second pause or stretch, and then nice contraction and all the way back. That's what this entire workout is going to be. Now, when we're setting up our assisted, if you have a machine, great. If you don't have a machine and you have to use a resistance band, you can set it this way, where you're just basically over top like this. Wrap it underneath, and you can basically put your feet in like this. 1 foot is gonna give you resistance, 2 feet even more. We are gonna do pronated grip. Hands are gonna be a little bit outside shoulder width. I'm not gonna go super wide, just to here. Now, if you wanna set up a different way, is go into your rack. Make sure your rack is set up right to your hip from both sides, and I'll give you the right amount of assistance. So when I step on, starting from the bottom, all the way up, here, down, 2, 1, 2, drive, down, 2, 1, 2, drive, up. And you do 5+ reps, 5 to 15. Here, on the rest of the exercises, same thing. You are going to adjust the weight so you at least go to failure within that 5 to 15 reps. First set, second and third, again, will be 2 to 3 reps from failure, resting 2 minutes between each set, and then moving on to the next exercise. All right, so make sure you guys use straps. Straps, again, are gonna help you get all the reps you need for each exercise, because the limiting factor in any of these will be your grip. Your forearms do not have as much stamina or endurance as your lats. Your lats are strong, they can hold, so we wanna make sure we're using straps so we can get everything out of these reps. I'm gonna switch it up. I like using this here. This is preference for me, all the way through. And again, take your time. Again, I wanna make sure we're putting enough assistance so that I can get a full range of motion and I'm not struggling too early, but still being able to get a great squeeze at the top and a great stretch at the bottom. Let's get it started. Stretch. And that's first set. Again, all the way down, all the way up. Again, guys, I only got 12 reps with assistance. If I did it, just a control rep, a little quicker than this, I could definitely probably get 20 reps. Expect to do less reps than you would if you're doing them faster, obviously. The point of this is to make sure we keep our chest up, we engage our lats the entire time, elbows come to the side, shoulder blades move like this. Again, bringing our chest to the bar, looking up. Don't think you have to pull your head or chin over the bar. Just stay from here and all the way up. Time is going 2-minute rest. The next set, again, 2 to 3 reps from failure. All right, when you finish your sets, on your last rep, promote the stretch. When it comes to back, you're just gonna finish in that stretch position. So make sure that you continue to be consistent with your negative on the way down into your stretch. So don't finish your last rep and get down really fast and just let go and leave. Get down there, let it stretch, and then come off. We're doing machine pull downs. If you don't have a machine, you can do your cable lat pull downs. The reason why we're doing this is we're gonna continue and go over to the machine so we can add more weight and get more reps and continue, because obviously we're doing pull-ups, even though they're assisted, our reps are gonna decrease and our overall time our tensions are gonna decrease as well too, because we won't be able to do as many reps. So getting inside a machine, we have more leverage and we can pull a little more while maintaining the same form, because doing a lat pull down or doing a pull up or doing cable lat pull downs is the exact same when it comes to from torso to your fingertips. The only difference is, again, we have leverage by being locked in to the bench. Let's get it started. Again, first set will be till failure, and second set and third set will be 2 to 3 reps of failure. Again, we're getting inside. Make sure we get this thing locked in right on the thighs. We can put ourselves in here. Each machine is different, so your thigh pads will be different in certain machines. Just make sure it's set up where you're comfortable, you're locked in, and we get ourselves in a good position to be able to get a good pull underneath the pull down. So you wanna make sure your elbows are coming to the side where we're pulling. Same rules apply, same fundamentals, same technique as you're doing a pull-up. We're gonna keep our chest up when we're pulling down, and all the way down to our elbows at our side, controlling the weight up for 1001, 1002, stretch, 1, 2, pull. 1001, 1002, stretch, 2, pull. And again, as soon as you get full range of motion, we're not just letting it jump here, then trying to count 2 seconds. We're gonna control it down, a good squeeze down for a second, and then 2, stretch, and go 5 to 15 reps. First set with the failure. If you put weight on, whatever you're using, machine-wise or cable, and you get to 15 reps and you're like, man, I can do more, then do that first set to failure. That's the whole point of this, right? If you get the right weight and you fail in between that 5 to 15 reps, good. If you lift more reps and you can go more till you get to failure, do that. Again, use straps. Put yourself in, mirror chest up, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. Right away, let's get our timer on. Rest, 2 minutes. We go to the next set. Two to 3 reps of failure. And if you accidentally go to failure, there's nothing wrong with that. You didn't screw up. It's completely fine. Just take your next set, 2 to 3 reps for failure. Anyway, go to the next exercise. Again, we're just emphasizing a good long length stretch in that contraction, and then making sure we're riding that negative in. So let's go to the next exercise. We got 2 minutes. Let's go. Okay, so by now, guys, we've already worked a lot of our teres major and lats. Now from here, we're getting traps, rhomboids, and erectors, and lats. So we're getting a little bit of lower lats from pulling here. Now in this, I wanna make sure when we're pulling, put your seat up high enough that you can breathe properly so it's not sitting too low it's on your stomach and too high to your neck. On a machine like this, I wanna get a lot more squeeze out of it without really pulling too much with my feet. I'm gonna let my feet stay behind me. I'm gonna get a little more of a lean from here. So I'm gonna be still active from here. I'm not gonna be here and just kind of like limp. I'm still active from here. I'm just letting my lats and chest stay in place without using so much of my legs that help me pull back. So from here again, I wanna make sure when we're pulling that I set this thing up, that when I pull, I end up like this, right? Not like this. So I'm gonna grab these low. From here, good stretch. I'm gonna pull back, and there you go. There's a good place for me. Then on my back, I wanna stretch. I wanna let my scaps protract, my shoulder blades. They're gonna open up, and then I'm gonna pull and down. 1, 2, remember, shoulders gonna come back first. We're gonna retract first from here, and then pull the rest. And then one fluid motion looks like this. Stretch, 2, pull, back, 2, stretch, 2. Keep your head up, don't roll forward. Keep it up, keep straight, a little bit of tucked chin from here, and pull. We're doing, again, 1 set to failure. Oh, Jesus. Rest, 2 minutes. The muscles that you should start feeling really starting to give out will be your traps and your rear delts. You start feeling them pumped a lot more. Your lats are working hard, but because we're in this position and we're letting us get fully protracted, the rear delts, the rhomboids, the traps are at a full stretch. So it's almost like, think about there being that full stretch and where they're connected on our back and our shoulder blades, it's fully stretched. And the first thing that's being moved is your traps doing this. So think about it, your traps and your rhomboids and your rear delts aren't as strong as your lats. So again, we've worked a lot of lats, we're continuing to work lats, we're gonna help ourselves get stronger and fill out through the thick part of our back while still maintaining some good lat activation in this exercise. I've talked for about a minute, we're gonna rest another minute and get back into it. And these last 2 sets will be 2 to 3 reps of failure. Remember guys, because we're doing back, the great part about it is that your last rep should finish in the stretch. So if you wanna milk that stretch for a little bit longer, go right ahead. Meaning instead of being, your last rep, 1001, 1002, let it go, let it stretch, get there. 1001, 1002 for a little longer. The stretch portion of lifts can be around like 1 to 3 seconds. Either way, 2-minute rest. We're gonna finish off with line cable lat pullovers. Last exercise, if you don't have one of those sweet Nautilus lat pullover machines, this can be very similar. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the V-bar. I like grabbing the V-bar because it's close to what a dumbbell will feel like pulling it over. All right, so we're gonna connect this bad boy down here like this. You're gonna get your bench set up far enough that, again, if you have a buddy that's with you, you can hand over to you. If you're flexible, like myself, what we're gonna do is we wanna make sure the bench is far enough that when we're in that stretch, we're not bottoming out on the cable. So I'm gonna move this thing back slightly. What I'm gonna do from here is, I'm gonna lay down on the bench. I'm gonna sit back. I'm just gonna grab the bar from here. I want my head to be on the bench. My feet are going to touch the floor 100%. If your feet don't touch the floor, grab something to put underneath your feet and make sure you can. All right, so from here, we're gonna grab the handles and we're gonna pull right over to here. Now, we're only starting right here. We're stopping right here. We're gonna internally rotate slightly. That's gonna make sure that our elbows don't do this at the bottom. We're not doing tricep extensions. So we're back here and doing this, you're gonna feel your triceps burn out faster than your lats. So we want slight internal rotation, lock those in, and then you're gonna let that weight naturally pull you back to position. It's gonna stretch you, you're gonna keep your chest right up, and then you're gonna pull with your lats chest up just to here, 1001, 1002, stretch, 2, 1001. Oh, jeez. That's why I like this exercise. Just from your position you're in, from where the cable is, it's naturally gonna just pull you back. All you have to do is make sure you lock your arms right in. So it just pulls you back here, and you can see my teres and lats just like yanking back here, which you want. Nice stretch from here. And then when you're pulling up, I'm trying to pull wide to keep my chest up. You see I'm bowing my chest still. So I'm treating my body posture as if I was doing a bench press. I want my chest to be here so my lats can get fully engaged. So I'm back here, they're fully stretched. I don't wanna be like this, I'm gonna be like this. So remember, shoulders back away from your ears, from here, and then up. First set to failure, second, third set, 2 to 3 reps. Failure. My back is torched. Done. This workout should not take you anywhere near more than an hour at all, hour tops. So again, obviously there's changing the weight, going to each exercise, doing drops. So giving yourself that much time being in the gym should not take you more than an hour. Anyway guys, if you give this workout a try, let me know in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. You know, become with that talk is transparent, ball with truth. And guys, make sure you guys add me on Instagram and TikTok, sending your progress pics, your training pics, and your video clips that I would post for you, because you know how it is. Iron sharpens iron, progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. Peace.